Hello everyone, so earlier this week I made a video going over some of the coolest secret weapons and outfits that you can find in Jedi Survivor. So today's video is going to be a part 2 to that one, so if you're new here and you enjoyed today's video and you want to see even more secret weapons and outfits, then be sure to go back and check out my first video. So jumping right into things, the first thing I want to show you guys is the Hidden Hunter Lightsaber hilt. Now when you find this, it's going to come with every single piece that you need for the complete set, so you don't have to worry about finding each individual piece. And this lightsaber design looks super cool. I really like how they have some bones built into the handle, so depending on which stance you're using, you're going to see some bones sticking out at the end of the lightsaber. So if you want to grab yourself the Hunter Lightsaber, we're going to be taking a trip to Koboh, and we want to make our way back towards the beginning of Koboh when we first got to the planet and we found this giant creature. Now what you're going to want to do is stand underneath of the creature and then hold in the same button that lets you call your Neko mounts. So just go underneath of the creature, hold in the button that summons a mount, and then the giant creature will then lower its head, letting you climb up on its tusk, thus unlocking a secret area that can only be accessed by this creature. Now in this area you'll find a number of different goodies, but once you make your way clear to the very end, you're going to find a chest, and inside this chest will have the complete Hunter Lightsaber set. So moving forward, the first secret outfit that I want to show you guys in today's video is the Exile jacket. Now for me personally, I wasn't the biggest fan of the Jedi robes. They just didn't quite look the way that I wanted them to, but luckily there is also the Exile jacket, and the Exile jacket looks a little closer to what I was hoping the Jedi robes would actually look like. So the Exile outfit actually pairs pretty well with the Hermit pants or the Jedi pants, and I feel like this outfit does a pretty good job of completing the Jedi look. So to find the Exile jacket, it's actually pretty simple. All you have to do is travel to Jeddah, and then once you land at the Jeddah base, all you have to do is follow the path that I'm taking in this video. You want to go up the elevator and then take the back exit out into the desert, and then follow the rocks over around the right side of the map, and then you will come across the chest that will have the Exile jacket inside. And then if you want to find the different materials for the Exile jacket so that you can change the color, that is going to be found on Koboh, and it's over in the Fogged Expanse area. Now luckily it's not too far from the meditation point, so once you progress far enough in the main story and you get to this area, once you find this meditation point, all you have to do is go over here to the left side, and the chest is going to be found over here in the back of these caves. And then once you find the chest, you can customize the Exile robes to look however you want. So I personally like to go with the all white Exile robes. I think that looks the coolest in my opinion. So if you wanted another variation of looking like a Jedi Knight, you can now do so with the Exile jacket. So next up is the super rare Skeleton Key Blaster. Now when you find this blaster, it's going to give you the complete set of all three parts for this blaster, and I gotta say it does look pretty unique. This is probably my second favorite blaster in the game. It works really well with a lot of the different colors and materials. And what you need to do to find this is head over to the monastery walls. It is the very first meditation point that you find on Jeddah, and then all you have to do is jump down and then travel across the sand. But be careful, because if you stay on the sand for too long, you will get killed by the giant scorpion monster. So just continue forward. You want to push open this giant wall with the force, continue up ahead, and then grapple onto the floating thing into the sky, and then you want to launch yourself over here on top of this wall. It might take you a couple attempts because it's a pretty tricky jump to land, but once you make your way up to the top, this is where you will find yourself the Skeleton Key Blaster. So next up, I want to show you guys the complete set of the Edgehawk Lightsaber. Now, I absolutely love the design of this saber, because to me, this looks like a lightsaber that a Sith would use. There's just something about this saber that looks kind of evil, and it kind of reminds me of like Sauron's mace from Lord of the Rings. So to get this, it's actually pretty easy. It's on Koboh, and it's fairly close to the cantina. You're going to want to head over to the southern reach area of the map. I honestly just spawned in at the Mantis and then rode myself a Neko over to the area. And then once you get here, you're going to have to open up this giant lid to this sewer. So you're going to have to have progressed far enough in the story to figure out how to do the Force Slam ability. And then once you're down here, all of the lightsaber parts are pretty close to each other. As soon as you enter the tunnels, you're going to want to take an immediate right. Go around the corner and you will find the first chest, which is containing the Edgehawk switch. Then you're going to want to continue deeper into the tunnel system. Just keep following the set path, and then you're going to want to turn around and dash behind you. Here is the location of the second chest, which is containing the Edgehawk emitter. Then just continue on through the cave as normal. Force push the rocks out of the way to continue through the tunnels, and then on the path is the next chest that you can't miss, and this chest is containing the grips. And then once you get that chest, you want to go through the door and take the next immediate right, and the next chest is going to be right there. And then for the final piece of this lightsaber, we have to make our way back to the cantina because we're going to have to climb up to the roof if we want to get the final piece to this saber. So once you get to the roof, you want to climb the vines and take them clear up to the top of the tower. And then once you're on the tower, just turn around and jump and dash yourself over to this ledge. And then when you make your way up here, clear over in the back, you're going to find these barrels. Just pick it up with the force and then slam it back down, and that will unlock you the final piece, which is the pommel to the Edgehawk Lightsaber. So once you've done that, congratulations, you just unlocked one of the coolest lightsabers in the entire game. So the next secret lightsaber location that I want to show you guys is the Detachment Lightsaber. Now this is another lightsaber design that I feel like a Sith would use. It just has some really pointy, jagged edges at the end, and it just sort of has this evil feel to it. And I personally think it looks pretty cool. But the pieces for this lightsaber are going to be found in a bunch of different locations. So the first location is found on Jeddah, and we're going to be making our way over to the Wayfinder's Tomb in the Arid Flats. So once you climb clear to the top of the Wayfinder's Tomb, you're going to want to head over into this direction and grapple yourself onto these things floating in the air, and then launch yourself and dash yourself over to this ledge. And clear at the very end, you will find the chest that is containing the detachment emitter. So the next two parts for the detachment lightsaber are pretty easy to find, but they might take you a little while to get because you have to purchase them at the store on Jeddah using the Jeddah scrolls that you find throughout the map. And in this shop is where you find both the grip and the switch. And then to find the final piece for the detachment lightsaber, we have to make our way back over to Koboh, and we have to head over to the Fogged Expanse. Now once you're at the Fogged Expanse meditation point, just continue on the same path that you would when you're trying to complete the main story. So continue along the path until you come across these doors where you rip open, and then you're going to see the Wampa creature. Either kill or run past the creature, and then you have to hop up onto these vines above you. As you're climbing on the vines, just look down beneath you, drop down, and there will be another barrel that you have to pick up and slam down. And this will give you the final piece to the detachment lightsaber, which is the pommel. So moving forward, the last thing that I wanted to show you guys in today's video is the secret Wanderer's outfit. Now, I personally enjoy this outfit because it comes with a backpack and a little mini cape, and I think this is one of the cooler looking outfits that you can find in the game. So to find the Wanderer jacket, it will be found over on Koboh, and you want to make your way over to the Bygone Settlement, which is where all the Jawas are hanging out. So once you get to the Bygone Settlement checkpoint, just follow the path that I'm taking on screen, and luckily the chest is a super easy one to find. And since we're already on Koboh, we might as well go get the pants as well. Now luckily the pants are really close to the cantina and the mantis, so you don't have to travel too far. Just grab yourself a Neko mount and then head over to this area. Now once you go around the backside of this cliff, you want to use your Neko to give yourself a boosted jump, climb up these vines, and then wall run and then jump yourself over on top of these rocks. And the chest for the Wanderer pants will be right here overlooking the entire town. So next we're going to be traveling back to Jeddah again, because on Jeddah is where we're going to find the Wanderer shirt and the different color scheme options. So to find the Wanderer shirt, you want to head over to the Monastery Walls meditation point. This is the very first meditation point that you'll find on Jeddah, and this is the same meditation point from earlier in the video where we found the Skeleton Key Blaster. So once you get to this meditation point, you're going to want to go over to the far left side of the area. Do watch out for the Killer Scorpion again. Grapple yourself up onto this ledge, and then shimmy your way across the support beam. And then from there, you just want to wall run around the corner, and here you will find the chest that contains the Wanderer shirt. But don't leave this area just yet. Wall run back to the way you just came, and then turn and face in front of you because you're going to want to jump from pillar to pillar. Once you make your way across, there's a force tear and another chest, but then turn around and dash behind you because there's going to be a wall that you can jump up on, and then walk around the corner, open up the chest, and this is where you're going to find the materials for the Wanderer pants. And then to find all the different colors for the Wanderer jacket, we want to go over to the Pentient Chambers. This is the second meditation point that you find on Jeddah, and this is where you meet Marin for the first time. Now when you're in this open area, you want to climb your way over to the top, head over to the right side where there's going to be a wall that you can run up on, and then make your way clear to the very top where you'll find the chest that contains all the different colors for the Wanderer jacket. And then the final piece that we need to complete this outfit is the Wanderer shirt collars, which are also found on Jeddah, and they're found over at the Path of Restoration, which is one of the temples that I talked about in my previous video. So once you get here, just follow the path that I'm taking on screen. There's a couple of climbing and jumping puzzles. Make your way around all of the different rocks and climb clear up to the top, and this is where you will find the Wanderer shirt collar. Colors. So after following all those steps, you should have the complete Wanderer outfit and all the materials that go with it. So that is going to do it for all the different secret outfits and weapons in today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, then please give this video a thumbs up. It's greatly appreciated. And then, like I said, if you want to see even more hidden weapons and outfits, then be sure to check out my previous video. And with that said, that's going to do it for me, everyone, and I will talk to you all next time.